In order to detect threats, you need a comprehensive set of tools. A comprehensive set of tools that are unified, that combine to help you automate and orchestrate responses. Detect threats across your diverse environment. Store your logs. Analyze your logs. Deploy agents all over your environment to help you detect threats behaviorally. And a way to internally test your environment against the most powerful threats out there and discover all assets that could be publicly facing. Where do you want all this? On a unified experience, on a single platform, to make your engineers, your analysts, your SOC team, and your overarching company more effective. All informed by world-class, continuously updated threat intelligence. And I want to show you this today. Let's jump in. Today we're going to be looking at one of the revolutionary items, components of the QRadar Suite, the Threat Investigator. It comes with all the components that you saw before, and it is the unifying piece, the flagship tool, the most empowering technology we have developed to help analysts in the age of AI and information. And this is just the beginning. One of the first in a set of evolutions that are going to help analysts become better, become faster, become more knowledgeable, and deliver continuity to the business. I want to show you the Threat Investigator. So let's jump in, and case prioritization is automated by severity, and we detect certain properties in these cases that will tell us just how important and impactful a certain case can be. So let's jump into a ransomware rule that was triggered. So a summary is generated for us, and right off of here we see a set of potential tasks that we need to complete that are going to guide our investigation and its closure. We see a playbook status, we see associated artifacts, and we see some MITRE tactics that were identified. Let's dive deeper. This is what happens when the AI Threat Investigator is active. What does it really do? Well, it goes out into your environment and collects. An alert is detected within your environment, and based off of this, if an analyst decides, okay, I want to investigate this, well, the Threat Investigator is going to go out and pull together data from all over the environment using multiple data sources, and it can even do federated searches on your data sources to really gather all the artifacts and gather all the alerts that are going to be associated with it. And it builds this attack timeline. So we got phishing from Microsoft 365 Defender, and we also got potential ransomware downloaded from a suspicious domain. And our malware signature, the Ryuk malware signature, was detected by QRadar EDR. There was a Windows network enumeration, and there were some file transfers from a compromised host, and there's lateral movement being mapped in the MITRE framework. There is collection being mapped in the MITRE framework. There's exfiltration being mapped in the MITRE framework. And we're using multiple tools to make these detections. And then we're collecting all this information and stitching it together onto a single screen so that analysts can better comprehend alerts, analyze alerts faster, and improve the speed at which they respond. Let's jump in to the attack graph. The attack graph shows all the hosts involved in this attack and all the MITRE frameworks that are mapped as the attack moves through its stages. So it's not just mapped to the host, it's also mapped to the stages. We go from the initial access to different points in the attack that are being executed. So again, the analyst can see faster and can ultimately respond faster. We have the ability to see MITRE attack tactics, techniques, and procedures all on a graph that helps us understand this quickly. We get to see a network graph of all of the hosts and nodes involved. And finally, what is AI without transparency? We live in the age of information, where transparency is the key for us to be able to explain what the AI is doing. How can we trust something that we don't know how to explain? We need a transparent ability to see what the AI has been doing so that we can trust this and make a decision. So here's a comprehensive list of queries that this AI made to a wide variety of sources and all the events that were found and the number of queries with actual results, total findings. And again, we continue to see the MITRE framework guiding the way that we analyze this response. And this is a command center. This is going to give us the ability to truly coordinate the activities of our environment, of our SOC team. So this is going to make us faster. It's going to make this easier. It's going to make this coordinated, all synced up by the power of software. More details, and we get a news feed of all of the activity our analysts are doing. And this was the unified analyst experience. I hope you enjoyed and were able to see the true power that IBM can bring to threat investigations in your environment. Please send me a message if you'd like to have an in-depth demo and go over the different pieces of this that are going to connect to make your analysts become better. In this revolutionary age of AI, it is very important that you use the fastest tools and the highest quality tools to make your cybersecurity teams more effective.